Hey everyone, William here with another episode of Pronunciation Power Up. Keep watching because I promise that by the end of today's video, your pronunciation will be 10 times better. I want to start today's video with a question. What do you think is the most common sound in the English language? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about it. Go. To answer that question, I think it's very helpful to think about another question. What is the most common word in English? I'll give you a hint. The word is in the question. If you said the is the most common word in English, that is absolutely correct. The is our most common word in English. The is actually made up of two sounds. We have the TH. I actually talked about this sound in another video, which I will link up here. Like I said, there are two sounds in the word the, and our second sound is uh. Put them together and you have the. The. Listen to the second sound again. Uh. That is our most common sound in English. In fact, this sound is so special in English, it even has its own name. This is a schwa. If you can master the pronunciation of the schwa, you can master English pronunciation. I guarantee it. In the next part of the video, I'm going to talk about how to use the schwa and the importance of this sound in mastering not only English pronunciation, but also English intonation. In order to understand how to use a schwa, firstly and most importantly, we have to understand what a syllable is. By definition, a syllable is a unit of pronunciation in a word, which usually contains a vowel sound. In other words, a sound that comes from here. If you remember, I mentioned the word the has two sounds. The TH sound comes from here, and the or the schwa, comes from here. Therefore, the has only one syllable, just one sound from here. The. Fun fact, technically, the is the only one-syllable word in English that has a schwa. A unique word indeed. And the word computer? How many syllables? Computer. 3. So how about the word text? We have t, e, x, t. So how many syllables? Only one. Only one sound came from here. If you're ever uncertain, many dictionaries will actually divide the word into its syllables. For example, the word syllable is 3 syllables. We can see it divided into 3. Now, you may be asking yourself, why is all of this important? And here is your answer. If you look at the pronunciation language of the word syllable, you will see 2 schwas. And the reason they are there is because we often use schwas to pronounce unstressed syllables or weak syllables. So our first syllable is stressed and is marked in red. This is si. And then the second and third syllable with schwas are unstressed. It's syllable. 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 Have you ever noticed that English intonation is very up and down, up and down? Well, the schwa is one of the main reasons for that. So if you can master the schwa pronunciation, you can master English pronunciation, but also intonation. Let's look at some other words now. First up, about. The first syllable with a schwa is unstressed, and the second syllable is stressed and marked in red. Note that the stress mark always comes before the stressed syllable. Okay, so the pronunciation is about. About. Again, the schwa, Okay, it's quieter and it's quicker than the stressed syllable. About. About. Next, often. Often is another two-syllable word, but this time the first syllable is stressed, and you see the schwa in the second syllable. And the pronunciation is often. Again, schwa is It's quicker and quieter than the stressed syllable. Often. Now, as you may know, many people omit the T sound in this word, so I've also included that pronunciation. Often. Often. Let's try a three-syllable word next. Idea. Now, when we get into words with 3, 4, or even more syllables, things get a little more complex because there can be more than one stressed syllable. However, every word has one syllable that is stressed the most. That's called the primary stress, always marked with a stress mark. We can also have what's called a secondary stress. That's not as strong as the primary stress, but it is still a stressed syllable. And then, of course, we have our unstressed syllable, very often pronounced with a schwa. And that's why the natural pronunciation of this word is idea. Idea. Next, let's look at the four-syllable word information. Here we can see syllable 1 is our secondary stress, syllable 2, unstressed, syllable 3 is our primary stress, and syllable 4, also unstressed. So the pronunciation is information. Information. Notice that the weak sounds or the unstressed sounds are quicker and quieter than the stressed sounds. In fact, here is a pro tip for you. As you probably know, English has many words ending with tion, and the pronunciation is always shin. It's always unstressed and always pronounced with a schwa, shin. In addition, the syllable immediately before shin is always the primary stress, like information. Information. Here are some other examples. Please repeat. Cooperation. Cooperation. Invention. Invention. Action. Action. Position. Position. Situation. Situation. Reflection. Reflection. Communication. Communication. Well, that's all for this video. Thank you very much. I'd like to end with a quick wrap-up. Number 1, the schwa is the most common sound in English. The schwa is pronounced Many unstressed syllables in English are pronounced with a schwa. And finally, using the schwa is one reason English intonation is like it is, up and down, up and down. And if you can master the schwa, you can have natural English intonation. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope now you understand a little more about natural English pronunciation and intonation. Stay tuned because I will be uploading more pronunciation power-up videos to help you master your English pronunciation and intonation. Thanks for watching again. If you found this video useful, please like it and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. If you think someone else would find this video useful, please share it. Okay, I hope to see you soon. Bye.